that's a victory. Let's go. And you know what that means. With an extra half hour on my hands, let's go fight Magnus. Let's see, I wonder what I can pull off right at the start. Let's go.
You are marked.
Okay. Nice iframe.
You're safe now.
Okay. This. One more. Storm.
No escape.
Binds.
This is your end.
This is your end.
Sword of destruction.
1, 2, 3, 4. Return. Second terms and conditions. And death. Checkmate. I need Magnus to center more. There. Watch out for all the green portals. No. I get 15 lives. This fight is a lot more involved.
Sword of destruction. Gone.
Out.
Return.
I did not respect that combo. His knockback is extremely deadly. Although I do have something to super stance his knockback. Apparently Plummet is supposed to work.
Be gone. Too slow.
Over here.
Return. Suffer for your sins.
No. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to charge the Aether Forge. This.
Sworn off.
This. One more sword. Storm it out.
Escape.
Binds.
This is your end. Sword of destruction.
1, 2, 3, 4. Return.
Be gone.
Out. Back over. No, I need you to center. I'm okay. I'm okay. Three.
Sword of destruction.
Drop this on him. Can't tell what animation that is. Plummet. Need to walk away from him.
Be gone.
1, 2, 3 swords. I need to launch. No. It's okay. My burst is ready. That's bad. Recoverable. There. Resonance stacks.
Be gone.
1, 2, 3. I said 3. My Aether Forge is suffering. Trying to get Storm online. Walk away.
Gone.
No. I need to iframe that. 8 more lives. Not done yet.
Too slow. You are marked. I have you. Too late for regrets. No escape. Go. Seek. Sword of destruction. Gone.
I don't have to do it in the correct order. You're dead.
Gone. Return. Move.
Alright, he's gonna go final form soon. That's when all hell breaks loose. Time to wait. I have a long time to wait on these cooldowns.
Go. Seek.
are marked.
I have you.
Come on. 1, 2, 3. This. Out.
No escape.
Bind.
Woman, oh,
1, 2, 3.
play for regrets. Sword of destruction. Gone. Return. Too slow.
I frame that. That was some good damage, although not especially good with how long these cooldowns are. With 30 seconds per death timer, I'm not sure if I get another bind. What? Did I just flash jump from the ground? I didn't even jump. It just poofed forward. I've never seen that happen before. Well, I need to wait out another 30 seconds. I have plenty of time to spare, just not plenty of lives. Oh, that was a miss. Magnus really asks you to be so pixel perfect so often. 40 seconds to bind. 3 lives remaining. I will get to see another bind, although I don't think I can kill him during the bind. Going to have to put some meaningful chip damage on him. I need to.
Too slow.
I swear, you tyrant! Let me move, ever!
Too slow. Seek. Seek.
You are marked.
You're safe now. I don't miss. This is your end. Sword of destruction. Return.
Out and back in. Out and back in. Iframe. No. So much falling debris. There's no way I'd chip down that last part of health. Though if I did manage to survive for 11 minutes, I know I have the chip damage to kill him, but surviving 11 minutes in his final form, that's a tall order. Magnus Dodgeball.
Gone. Too slow. Seek. Seek.
No. Close. Honestly doable with more practice. No, we're not ending here. Root Abyss. You're next in line. Steel your nerves and feel the burn. The training starts tonight. Taking the clock gate first, because I know it's the easiest. Chaos Vonbon.
Be gone. Be gone.
White clocks are bad, black clocks are good. I believe for every second that he's standing on a black clock, I gain more time.
I remember. Seek. No escape. Be gone.
Oh, you really fired that after my bind. Goodbye, Burst. When has a bind ever done anything good for me? When it was one that I didn't use.
Return. Be gone.
That's right, I know how to jump.
Sword of destruction. Be gone.
Or maybe I don't. Oh, the perfect combo. Undodgeable because of the unique situation I put myself into.
Return.
You are marked.
Come on.
I have you.
Let's see if I can actually burst properly.
I don't miss. Too late for regrets. Sword of destruction. Be gone.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I'm so woefully bad at bursting on this character. If I can't do Bonbon, I probably don't stand a chance at the others.
Be gone. Suffer for your sins. Sword of destruction. You're safe. Seek. Good. Be gone. Return.
I wish I didn't just burn it overtime for the rest of the fight. Such an anti-fun mechanic.
Be gone.
I don't know how people consider Queen to be the easiest. Queen's probably gonna be harder than Vellum for me. So, undead debuff. That can't be cleansed off. No, cannot be cleansed.
Be gone.
And she healed for some reason. I don't remember reading about her having any healing. No, this one's anti-fun. Do I really not measure up anywhere close?
No escape.
Yes, hello.
Suffer for your sins. This is your end. Sword of destruction.
I hate binds.
Return. Move. Be gone. Return. Move. Sword of destruction. Gone.
Sloppy, give me action. Sick, ton of slash. There's a passion. Suffer for your sins. No escape. I swore an oath. Seek. This is your end. Sword of destruction. Why am I so bad at bursting?
Return.
Too close. The grand irony that this is the only boss I've practiced. If only I had the stats to kill him.
No escape. I swore an oath. Too late for regrets. Sword of destruction. You're safe now. Seek. Be gone.
If only playing Vellum Dodgeball was enough to win.
Be gone.
Alas, it's not. Suppose I give up here. A disheartening end. Today we gain a victory on Princess No. And no one else. Held back by mechanics. But tomorrow, we know what to practice. Yeah, it's defeats like these where we learn to grow stronger. I'll need a lot more defeats if I'm going to be able to take on the Black Mage. I can't be taking on the Black Mage with sloppy mechanics. If I can't properly do my own burst, I won't be of much use to a party. Rest well, young warrior. So, it's not that late at night. It's not that late at night, but I have something I need to record. 'Cause it is DMT right now. Double miracle time. And I have 8 equips that need to be enhanced. So, if I'm not mistaken, I can just go to the cash shop and buy some cubes. Assuming this event works as intended. Now, black cubes are actually better for making the item go up in tier, but I'm gonna buy a few stacks of these, because I'm certainly going to need a lot of cubes, and that is what my money is for. Okay, emblem should probably be last. Maybe this will be last. I'll start with the earrings. Looking for this to sparkle and go up to unique, or better yet, straight to legendary. The chance for it to go up, like so, is higher than ever. Now it's unique tier. We'll just keep tapping it with these black cubes until it sparkles again. There it is. Legendary, 18% strength. We'll keep that for now. Legendary is as high as it'll go. Alright, next, work on this. Face accessory. Straight into unique, first try. Doesn't matter what stats are on it, I just need to go legendary. There it is, legendary. Next, the eye accessory. First try, legendary. Alright, next, this Mechanator pendant. You can see it's rare right now, so I'm going to tap it with an epic scroll. And then black cube. Up to unique. So you'll notice that the cubes ask me if I want to choose the before potential or the after potential. Only black cubes do that. The red cubes do not do that. The red cubes just change your stats and keep going. There's another legendary. Alright, next, this greed pendant. Unique? I think I'm 1 billion mesos in now. And I have 3 billion more. There it is. Next is Eternal Flame Ring. There, legendary. I'll worry about what lines it has afterward, because right now I don't need a cube for specific lines, I just need a cube to get them up to the highest tier. Unique. Legendary. Mesos obtained. Plus 20%. That's actually what I'm looking for. Now, for the Gold Knight's emblem. Ah, 15% attack. It's actually really good. Attack percent lines are the best, but I need it to be legendary. There it is. Alright. Now I received a lot of recommendations telling me that I should get this frozen bleed binder to legendary anyway. As a princess, no secondary will be very slightly better. However, much like the pink cups, I should just swap in whichever one's better at the time and cube the one that's not as good. There. 12% attack and 20% boss. That's fairly good for a first potential. And this is a victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equips, now legendary. And what is this greed pendant doing here, you might ask? You can see at the bottom, it says, increases equipment drop rate by 20% while equipped. That's a weird nuance thing, where it's 20% drop rate, but it only counts for equipment dropping from things? Hard to explain, but anyway, my goal with all these accessories that are not best in slot is to cube them for meso percent and drop percent. Right now I don't require cubing any further. However, the gates are now open for me to do so, and I don't think there's anything wrong with me cubing right now. I can buy large stacks of red cubes and start cubing these for meso and drop percent. So now I buy red cubes because they're cheaper. They still reset a potential, and once I find something better, it's not like I'm gonna choose the before option anyway. So let's buy some stacks of red. So we're looking for meso percent or drop percent. Meso's obtained. Also 6% strength. Alright, that's 40% meso. Next on the chopping block, I guess the greed pendant. Meso's obtained. I do technically need drop percent more than meso percent because, as I have been told, the act of a monster dropping mesos on death has a drop chance. So increased drop rate sort of inadvertently means increased meso rates. I believe it's up to like 60-ish% drop rate that it maxes out, and you get a guaranteed meso bag drop on every kill. But meso percent lines are not bad. Meso's obtained again. Can hardly argue with it. That's 80% meso. Max is 100% mesos obtained. So once I get 5 equips with mesos obtained line, I literally can't hold anymore. Extras just go to waste. %, strength. Mesos obtained again. Well, that's max. Now I require drop rates. And there it is. Item drop rate, 20%. There's nothing else on it, but that's okay. Goodbye, 18% strength. I'll miss you, but I need drop rate. Okay, this one has 9% strength on it, along with the meso. This one has nothing else along with it. This is 9, meso 6, meso 6. So I'll start with this, because this has meso 9%, this has meso nothing. So since I can't have 6 equips with meso percent lines on them, this one needs to turn into drop rate or something better. There it is. Drop 9. 9% strength along with that 20% drop rate. There we go. Okay. I have maximum meso percent and 40% increased drop. Next, let's work on this emblem. Strength percent lines simply aren't good enough for weapons. Weapon, secondary, and emblem all get weapon lines. And the best line to see on a weapon is attack percent. That's something you can't get on anything else. I'm gonna see mostly attack percent, possibly defense ignore, or boss percent is okay. 9% attack? I can go higher. One line of attack is, it's not even the prime line. It can go higher. Damage is only half as effective as attack. 40% defense ignore. That's not bad, but it's only one good line. I think we can do better. I want at least 2 useful lines. There, that's 2 useful lines. 40% defense ignore, 9% attack. 6% stat is okay. And down here we have 12% attack, 20% boss, and then one useless line in the middle. With so much extra meso percent and drop percent, the amount of money that I can gain has more than doubled. I have double meso rates and like 50% higher chance for mesos to drop. So that's like triple meso rates. So now I can gain stats a lot faster from everything else. This is the great springboard to really jumpstart the rest of my gear to rising. Unfortunately, I don't gain a lot right now. I have 40% defense ignore, 21% attack, and 20% boss damage. That's good, but it's not monumental. Not just yet. But I think that might be just what I need to beat some other bosses. Chaos Rudivis is probably next on the list. Too many things happening on the screen, my eyes can't take it. That's understandable. Let's see, graphics, skill transparency. Let me turn that all the way down. So now my skills are almost invisible. And then with these numbers, I can go over here to Blade. There. This greatly improves visibility. And this right here is my secret weapon to how I'm going to win at bossing today. Improved visibility. Because last week, I blinded myself and prevented myself from dodging very easily dodgeable things. Link Manager, unlink the EXP links, turn on boss damage and defense ignore, then V Matrix, I don't need a holy symbol in combat orders, turn on storm and legacy restoration for more burst power. I do not need greed pendant right now, I need the damage pendant. I dare say I have a better shot at bossing today. Alright, one weak point destroyed, difficulty lowered to hard mode. And we're good! Two, three more swords. Gather, bloom. Infinity Blade. Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4 more swords. Orange eyes. Drop. Rain of Destruction. Gather. Bloom. Infinity Blade. Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gather. Bloom. Flawless fight. I only got hit once. Get the drop rate as high as it can go. And slice. No reinforced belt today. But I think I just might be Magnus ready. Here we go. Hard mode. Okay. It's filled. 4. Return. I don't miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gather. Bloom. I need him away from this corner. I need to plummet. I need to take a deep breath. 10 lives remaining. 10 lives remaining. I can wait for some cooldowns. Mark. That's death. Paralysis never wears off. Plummet. There, that's super stance. Iframe. Out. I need to get away from this corner. Time for an awkward burst. 5. There's the final form. Not to death. 4 lives left. He's not close to death. He's not close. That burst did not do nearly enough damage. Hold for cooldowns. I might just get one more burst if I hold. I burned to death. Out. Out. Back in. No, you did it twice. You are infuriating.
Too slow. I have you.
No. I keep burning to death outside the fields. Potions don't work outside the blue field. Alright, burst ready. I have to do an imperfect burst as fast as I can. And just hope that a meteor doesn't kill me while I'm at it. Here we go. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. This is very bad. No. Another loss to Magnus. But with a good breather, there's 4 more bosses to fight. Let's see if I can handle Chaos Bonbon. He should be the easiest.
Be gone. Suffer for your sins. I swore an oath.
Frustration. 1 more. Gather. Bloom. Storm.
No.
Bind. Ruin. 2, 3. 4 swords. Gather. Bloom.
Return. Blue. Be gone.
1, 2, 3. Ruin. Oh, he almost got me with the classic. One, 2.
You're safe now.
Where is he? He's in here, right? What? Where was he? I didn't realize the room was so wide. Usually I go in there and he's just right there in front of me. 14 seconds to bind. Play it calm. Only 5 lives in this fight.
Gone.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, see? This time he's just right in front of me.
Suffer for your sins.
Ugh. Hit me with a perfect hit. I couldn't dodge it. He has very little health left, though. If I play this calmly... Stop using this. It deletes my swords every time he does this. Where are you? 2, 3. No! Oh, I should have used high rise.
Suffer for your sins. I don't miss. I swore an oath.
Too late for regrets. Sword of destruction. Gone.
Please, just die.
Be gone. Go. Go.
Again. Stop. I don't want to go in your basement anymore. You!
Suffer for your sins.
Sword of destruction.
I don't think so. That's an iframe.
Yeah, it's the Seven Maidens, right?
I had that.
Of course, Brennan has to
I had it.
as Gorgo's girlfriend. Like, I mean, he
I had everything. That was my fight to win. Ow, that hurts. I really truly feel like I didn't misplay that. Invincible during cast. Infinity Bleed. That shouldn't have hurt me. And I don't feel like reattempting on stream because I don't want to wait the half hour. However, I can try Chaos Queen. I have a feeling it's not going to go better than Von though. Okay.
Be gone.
I hate this burn so much.
Sword of destruction.
Calmly fill the Aether Forge.
I swore an oath. Return. Move.
This is your end.
Your sin. Be gone. You are mine.
Sword of destruction.
How am I supposed to dodge that? That really feels undodgeable. They just spring up from the floor.
How's that game been?
Or gather materials, go to different areas, and collect different things, enemies to build up. But then it's also
Just misplay.
I was looking into
Sword of destruction.
Rift of Rain 2 VR mod that early found Smickle who died.
She's at least fairly methodical,
Yeah.
if nothing else.
fairly
I hate her
not
mechanics,
really-
but it doesn't feel unwinnable.
Return. Blue.
really went
I heard some painful, so I'm guessing you would just be like, you are minus one. I'll go in here something. No. That makes sense.
Is ready for an imperfect burst. Die! There's a victory.
The last game was 5 people.
Okay, now I recall this burn never stops, so I want to get out of here as fast as I can. I don't know if it'll kick me out if I die here, so I'm just running through my potions. Let me just take a death here and see what happens. Okay, it's safe actually. Okay. That's 1 victory. And 10 pieces of anguish. That's a real CRA hat. Okay, do I even try the clown? The clown is a little insane. The clown was definitely meant to be done with 2 people.
This is your end. Sword of destruction.
Here's the bad stuff. They need to die at the same time, which is the hard part. Alright, so I wait for them to switch forms, and then I come back and I attempt to burst them as hard as I can when I don't have a hat.
This is your end. Sword of destruction.
Gone.
No. That just full heal them. I don't have the means to target fire them one at a time. I can't actually do this one yet. Vellum is the big one. He's the one that drops the weapon. Yeah, the clown fight was never meant to be done alone. How much IED? 81% before resonance rush. We'll see how much I can chip. That is so mean.
Too slow. Gone.
I bet Feather Float can go through those. It does. Alright, let's try an imperfect burst. Ugh. That was fast. Today, we take many L's, but not without 1 victory. This piece of anguish. We beat the Crimson Queen, and we're definitely capable of beating Bon Bon. If not for 1 slight screw up at the end, I would have had that too. Perhaps soon. Soon, we'll be able to beat all of Rudibus. But for now, at least, the hat is replaceable. We just need to replace all the other pieces. I suppose that does it for the recordings. It's true, I did flawlessly beat Hard Golux. That was a good one too.